Today I'm going to show you how to fully use the transform tool in GIMP so you can resize, rotate, shear, distort, and fine-tune your image like a pro. If you've ever felt confused by all the handles, icons, and options, don't worry. By the end of this video, it will all make sense. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy GIMP tutorials just like this. Let's start with the basics. To activate the transform tool, press Shift and T on your keyboard. Then click on the image you want to edit. Once the transform grid appears, you're ready to make changes. If you ever want to undo what you're doing and start over, just press Escape. And when you're happy with the result, press Enter to apply the transformation and save your changes. Now let's break down what all the handles actually do. When the transform box appears around your image, you'll notice different control points. The corner squares are used for scaling, which means resizing the image. If you drag a corner square outward, the image gets bigger. If you drag it inward, it gets smaller. Next are the side diamonds. These are used for shearing, which basically means slanting the image sideways or vertically. This is useful when you want to create a tilted effect without fully rotating the image. It can also help with small alignment fixes. Then you have the inner diamonds. These let you move a single corner freely, which creates a perspective effect. This is very useful if you want to make something look like it's receding into the distance or viewed from an angle. If you click and drag anywhere outside the transform box, you can rotate the image. This is one of the most common transform actions in GIMP, especially for straightening photos or giving a design a more dynamic look. And in the center, you'll see a circle. That is the pivot point. The pivot point controls the center of rotation and transformation. If you move this center point, you change the place around which the image rotates or scales. This is extremely helpful when you want more precise control over your edits. Now let's talk about the Tool Options panel on the left, because this is where a lot of people get stuck. Before you start dragging handles, it's important to choose the right settings. The first option is Transform Target. If you want to move the actual image layer, select Layer. If you only want to transform the selection outline, choose Selection. In most cases, you'll want Layer, because that edits the real image itself. After that, look at Direction. Keep this set to Normal, which is also known as Forward. That is the standard setting for most edits. If you're trying to straighten a crooked image or correct a warped perspective, you might use Corrective or Backward Transformation, but only when needed. Then comes Interpolation. For the sharpest results, especially when resizing, set this to No Halo. This helps prevent blurry edges and keeps your image looking clean. If quality matters, this is one of the best settings to use. Next is Clipping. Set this to Adjust if you want GIMP to expand the canvas so the image doesn't get cut off at the edges during rotation or scaling. This is really useful when you're transforming something and don't want parts of it hidden outside the canvas. Then there's Constrain. If you want to lock the proportions of your image so it doesn't warp, check the Scale box. That way, your image keeps its original aspect ratio while you resize it. This is especially important for photos and graphics that need to stay balanced. Now let's go over the keyboard shortcuts while dragging, because these can make your workflow much faster. If you hold Shift while resizing, it toggles whether the image keeps its exact proportions. That means you can quickly switch between free resizing and proportionally locked resizing. If you hold Control, the transformation happens evenly from the center pivot point. This is great when you want symmetrical scaling or rotation without shifting the object off-center. A good way to think about the transform tool is this. The handles give you manual control, while the options panel gives you precision control. If you combine both, you can do almost anything from basic resizing to advanced perspective corrections. Let's say you want to make a photo look straighter. You can use Rotate by dragging outside the box, then fine-tune the angle with the pivot point. Or if an object looks slightly off, you can use Shearing or Perspective to correct the alignment. If the image is stretching too much, check your scale constraint and hold Shift while dragging. The more you use this tool, the more natural it becomes. At first, all the handles may seem confusing, but once you know what each one does, the transform tool becomes one of the most powerful features in GIMP. So just remember the essentials. Shift+T to activate the tool, click the image, use the handles to resize, rotate, shear, or distort, adjust the tool options for better quality and control, press Enter to apply, and press Escape anytime to cancel and start over. If this video helped you understand the transform tool in GIMP, please hit the like button and subscribe for more step-by-step tutorials. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets you know when new GIMP videos are posted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.